Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. My name is Bryn. We're going to be going down a new route right now. We just went through the Box of Calamity route, which is actually my second favorite route so far. There's another branch that we're going to have to explore later on down the road, but that's okay. We're going to take our time. We're going to go down this new route here, and it's based right off of the second scenario route. And it's a horrific decision, probably the worst decision, which is save Gaku or save Kurara. And we chose to save Gaku because I was trying to save both at the same time, and it didn't let me do it. So screw this game for that. But yeah, we're going to be saving Kurara this time and letting Gaku die, which is, if you remember right, Kako said that we have to save Gaku to get the truth. So, in all honesty, it was a good decision to save Gaku. We went down all of Chapter 000 or whatever it is. And here we are. We're going to be saving Kurara this time.
Attack!
Oh, we're just going to skip through this. If you would like to watch this video, it is right before the playlist. Go back to the playlist. Just go to one video before. It should be the same one. All right, we're going straight to the decision makings.
Keep it up, troops! Never back down! Destroy those evil invaders!
Oh, wait! New enemies coming in 12 o'clock! According to these readings, they're strong. This must be the commander.
How to make you.
How infuriating! How dare that bitch push me around? Who the hell does she think I am? I'm the great Adam the paragon of hatred! You're all going down!
Oh, for the love of murder. Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
He's a real nuisance zooming around like that. We better figure out a way to stop him.
Takumi, you know how to deal with this one, right?
Yeah. Kurara's traps and defensive devices were effective on him.
Then it's time for my grand appearance. I suppose I'll deal with it for you. I won't allow anyone to stand so arrogantly before me. You are in the presence of an old Suzuki. Get on your knees and show some respect!
I swear, the rolling of R's is ridiculous. So pretentious. Ah, I'm coming for you. Ah. All right, we did it. Yeah, barely had anything to do.
Heck yeah, we won!
Heck yeah. We did it.
Naturally.
Now we just have to finish him off!
Damn. What the hell is happening? Eva, what's the meaning of this? Why do you stand with the enemy? What happened to your mask? Are you turning your back on God? Are you in bed with the invaders? Invaders?
Let's kill him.
Yeah.
No, wait! We should hear him out before...
No! You don't have that kind of time! Quick, before he heals!
Shut up, if you would.
Yeah.
What exactly
job,
do you
Bima.
mean by that? Who are these invaders?
Huh? Obviously, I mean you!
Invaders? Us?
Ava! Do you think you can get away with this? You think that crazy bitch will forgive you?
Crazy bitch.
Do you have any idea what she's doing? She turned her back on the teachings of God. She started devouring them, cannibalizing the others. She's violated the greatest of all taboos. We're going to die. Every last one of us is going to die. Friend or foe, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's going to fucking die!
Jeez, calm down, bro. It happened in an instant. Oh, here she is. Is it in the butt this time? It's typically in the butt. Nope, not in the butt. Uh-oh. Wow.
An offering to my magnificence. I commend you. I feel my wounds healing, my strength returning. With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god.
Is that Veshness? Did she die?
She should be fucking dead! She got obliterated by an undying flame bomb!
Don't tell me the attack didn't land.
No, the bomb definitely hit her. Thanks to Magadori, that is. But it seems she's more powerful than we hypothesized. So much more powerful that she can eat an undying flame bomb and survive. You mean
She is
survived the
crazy
attack?
strong.
Did Kyoshka die in vain? Was that fool's life and death attack utterly meaningless?
It most certainly dealt some damage to her. I suppose that's why she didn't show up for a while. But it looks like she absorbed power from her comrades in order to heal herself. She's starting to become an untouchable force.
We're all still able to fight, right?
Huh? If it's do or die.
Yes, I will consume your strength and obtain the weapon of despair that will destroy everything and become a new god. All existence will bow down and worship me. My superior self wants to ascend to godhood. I must become god.
Okay.
Bow down.
Here we go. Oh, we're just gonna skip through it. Yeah. Go right to the decision. Final bit. Wave 4 is the...
She's pretty confident. She thinks she can just kill us whenever she wants.
She can. She literally
She's a
can.
real monster. I mean, we were completely outclassed last time.
How are we supposed to defeat something like that?
Takumi, do you have some sort of strategy we can use? You defeated her in your timeline.
She's leagues stronger than she was last time. She's not the Veshness I know anymore. She's someone completely different. I have no idea how we can beat her.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Ava, do you know anything? A weak point? Anything at all?
She's...
Ava?
Huh?
I don't know. I know nothing!
Oh, she's gone.
Calm down. Oh, God. Ava's no use anymore. We're all gonna...
Allow me. I will protect you.
All right, let's go, Shion.
That voice.
Just then. Adam, man. Suddenly a ball of undying flame came flying at a ferocious speed. It crashed right into Veshness. It was him!
Here I...
The ball of flame seemed to power up, releasing a blinding light. It swallowed Veshness and wrapped up everything around us in pure light. And finally, after the light vanished, all that remained was... Oh wow, we did it! Okay! Hey!
Well, what was that? Just now?
Let's just go and shank her.
Ball made of undying flames came flying at Veshness.
It's him. The boy with the undying flames. An avatar sent by the boy inside of the defense room.
That was him?
How utterly reckless of him to fire off such a high-powered attack.
But it saved us. He was always saying that he wanted to help us, that he wanted to be friends with us. He was serious about that. I knew he would fight alongside us.
Don't you think we should be worried about dealing with her instead?
That
We
she's
should
just...
kill her off now.
Agreed.
right? finish her off. She's already dead, isn't she?
Shoma, shut up.
No, I think she's just unconscious.
Whatever the fuck she's doing, she's gotta die. Let's ice this asshole.
But she could just be pretending to be knocked out, right? Isn't it dangerous for us to get too close?
Stop screwing around and get to it! At this rate, she might heal herself.
We certainly can't leave her alive at any...
But I have a bad feeling. Not a premonition, but still...
What do you think, Takumi?
I couldn't come to an immediate decision. Indeed, the idea that this could be a trap, it frightened me. I was scared to lose another friend because of their... Yeah. 2 of them. I think both of them were by Veshness, weren't they? The terror inside me dulled my ability to make a decision, but I was hardly alone in the feeling. And because of this, not one of us dared to make a move. As we stood frozen, staring at Veshness, it happened.
What?
I hurriedly spun around and see the sudden screaming.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, I see them, man.
Help! Somebody help me!
Oh, it's the same picture.
Hey! Let me go! You brute! Help me! Quickly!
Yeah.
Help! Please help me!
Oh, wow. I like the animation for it. Looks so good.
Kurata!
Don't tell me you're just going to let Veshness absorb them.
What?
Right! Veshness!
When I quickly looked back, Veshness was already
She's
gone.
When did she...
Did she get away from us?
While my attention was on the danger to my friends, Veshness took the opportunity to vanish in thin air. I'll be honest with you, I really don't like this part where pretty much 2 giant things stole 2 of our friends and Veshness disappeared, all because we just weren't looking at them. It's weird.
It's clear that she intends to absorb Gaku and Kurata to heal herself. Just like she did with the commander.
That's right.
We can't let that happen. Let's hurry up and save them.
Which one?
Which one? Both of them! We just need to split up and...
Hold it! Listen to what I'm about to say and keep your cool. I'll keep it short because there's no time to spare. Unfortunately, in this situation, it's impossible for you to save both Maruko and Osuzuki.
What?
I bring you this news as a result of analyzing your power and the enemy's power. Not only are you surrounded by many invaders, but she is attempting to flee in another direction. If you divide your fighting power, you won't save either of them. In fact, that may very well be the enemy's goal. So you are most certainly going to have to choose which one to save.
Cut the shit, you little freak! If we just fucking go for it!
There's no time for your back talk, soldier. If you don't get a move on, they're both doomed. Sumino, you decide.
That's right.
You must choose one of them to save. If you don't choose quickly, they're both going to die.
This can't be happening. How am I supposed to choose? No, I can't. I like how they do this. I hope they do this again later.
Please help me!
No! I don't want to die! I don't want to become a mummy!
Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Alright, so there's actually a really easy way to do it.
I'll do my best.
Spring trap. Holy shit, I could go far. Where are you at? There you are. 1 Mississippi.
I'll do my best.
2 Mississippi.
I'll do my best.
There we go. Oh, backdab it.
Leave it
Alright,
to me.
and then attack
I'll
potion.
set it up. I'll do my best.
Save.
Try and
No
dodge
problem.
this.
I wish we could save both of them. We have enough time. More than enough time. It's always so weird. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, my man. My man. Oh. Oh, poor Gaku. What an a-hole.
Just one, then? At least I managed to buy myself some time. Still, that must be some incredible power. To inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I. I won't
think this is
let
the same
my guard
dialogue.
down. Slowly but surely, I will gain power. And you're the slop that will serve that purpose. I'm going to eat and eat until I've had my fill. And when I
crazy.
have that power for myself, I'll become God.
Veshness gave her monologue as we struck by complete despair. He then limped away, along with the mass of invaders. Some of us overcame with rage, tried to follow her. Some of us desperately tried to stop them. Some of us had tears rolling down our faces and ran over to Gaku's body. And all I could do was stand there, rooted to the spot, dumbfounded. Gaku is great. Gaku's great. She's one of the best fighters in the game. She deals so much damage. Not too long after that. Yep. Oh. Cool. New thing. We've made a grave for Gaku in the corner of the schoolyard. This was the third one. We lost yet another friend. My decision killed Gaku. I came back here from the future, and yet 3 people still died. Why is this happening? Friends of mine who would have never died otherwise were now gone because I decided to come back. Maybe I was never supposed to redo things. That's true. All 3 of them were survivors in 100 line number 1. So yeah, he has a point. You done fucked up, buddy. Maybe I was never supposed to redo things. Because of my decision, Gaku, Kyoshika, and Darumi are dead. All because of me. Yeah, how dare you. And so, with the sacrifice of yet another life, our 33rd day at Last Defense Academy came to an end. Day 34. Ding dong, bing bong. Thank you so much, Sire. I couldn't sleep at all. Not that I was expected to. Whenever I closed my eyes, I saw Gaku's last moments in my head. So I just kept them open. I had no will to get out of bed, but can't just lay here. I wonder how everyone else is holding up. I need to get to the cafeteria. I dragged myself out of bed and trudged gloomily down the halls. Huh? When I got to the cafeteria, things were way more lively than I'd ever imagined. Oh, it's the... Oh, no way, we're giving them brown browns. All right, our boys got brown browns again. Fucking pussy invaders, I want to fight. Come get some. I'm invincible. I'll pile drive every single one of them into the map. Kako, your dear brother will protect you no matter what.
What are you saying? I'm the one who's going to protect you, Ima.
Everyone was abnormally worked up and shouting over each other. What's going on here? Sumino, you're late. Latecomers have to chug. Drink this energy drink. Drink it. For the record, there is something weird in it, but it won't cause any harm, so don't fret. Don't fret? What's in it?
Hey.
Just something to perk you up. It's a mixture between meth and alcohol. It's designed to keep you fighting. Aren't you guys underage? So you need it. This to fight. I learned this from African warlords. I can't tell you any more than that. you know, when things get rough, adults turn to the bottle too. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I need you to all be in fighting condition again, even if it has to be by force. But still.
I'll power up all our weapons. I'll make us stronger than ever.
You guys are all caught up in a convention. Who decides we had to be limited to having 2 eyes, 2 arms, and even 2 legs?
Don't you have any respect for the human soul? I won't allow it. I won't.
What a horrible racket. Still, this might be better than just being depressed. Haruko, Nozomi, you're both your usual selves. You not having any? No, I'm a little scared to try it. I had some, but it doesn't seem to work on me. Booze, energy drinks, all the other stuff, it never has an effect. Other stuff? Oh, wait. Hey, I don't see Ava and Nigou. Do you know where they are? In maintenance. I asked Nigou to check Ava out since she was acting strangely yesterday.
The sanctity of human life.
Anyway, have some, Subito. Forget all your woes so we could have a better tomorrow. There's no need to worry about Veshtis. With her recuperating from her wounds, I suspect she won't be attacking again for a while. There's no handy-dandy tech like the revival medic on their side, after all. Come, have a drink and put it all behind you. Anguish and sadness will only further hinder you.
He's right, Takumi. At times like this, you have to drink like your life depends on it. Why am I the one still alive? Harara, I should have been the one who died.
No, don't say that. That's not true at all. Yes, it's actually a small mercy that Haruko was the one we lost.
Small mercy?
I mean, think about it. It was between him and or you, Suzuki. You're the stronger fighter, so we're much better off having you around.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey.
Not to mention how your death would have affected the others. Is there anyone here who considered Maruko their best friend? Jeez. Oh. You know, he's not wrong, though. I wanted to go talk to girls, and he yelled at me and then talked about lesbianism for 10 days straight. Okay? The guy is straight up an asshole. He lives like an asshole, and he's constantly trying to get out of doing the most menial work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said. When a beloved character dies, it has a negative effect on everyone around them. So it's a small mercy that it was an unpopular loner like Maruko who died instead.
How dare!
How frickin' dare you! I've had enough of your screwed up logic.
It's Takamaru.
There's not a single one of us here who's not important. Every single one of these guys is my best friend. Hell yeah. Takamaru. Base Takamaru route. Awesome. Is this his time to shine? Let's go. I want to be his best friend. You ever try ranking them again? And I'll beat the crap out of you. Oh, well, aren't you cool? Grammatic speech sounded pretty tough, but is that really how you should be speaking to your commanding officer? You threatening me?
Come on, cut it out, you two. No, keep going. Punch him in the face.
Wait, yeah, you just gave him a bunch of browns. Like, of course he's gonna fight.
I want both of you to win and both to lose.
Don't encourage them. I've been thinking for a while now that your attitude needed addressing, Yakushiji. Oh, wait. Is Yakushiji suspicious of Sirei? I think he is. Okay. You need to remember your place here. What? You're gonna set off my bomb? Go ahead, do it. I dare you. What a horrible racket.
I'm back, everyone. Ava should be ready to go by tomorrow. Huh?
You dare me?
I love this shot. Oh my gosh, he looks so cool. I love this shot. Oh man, it's so awesome.
Because even if I blow you up, I'll just revive you anyway. Your bravado rings hollow if you presume that someone's going to be wiping your butt like a baby in the end.
Oh, I love it. Wait, this is awesome.
Who you calling a baby?
I know you can change the settings on that machine so I don't get revived. So yeah, I know I might actually die, and I don't care.
Oh no.
If you keep trashing my bro Gaku, then you better go ahead and kill me.
What is going on here? Please stop fighting. It's bad and unproductive.
Siri, did you give them browns?
Yes. You so dumb. I love it. Having just entered the cafeteria, Nigou leapt between Sirei and Takamaru and tried to break them up.
No more fighting!
Shut up! Takamaru slapped Nigou away, never taking his eyes off Sirei.
Uh-oh.
That sounded pretty bad.
Now you've done it.
Are you all right? He turned into a fax machine. Puff. He's not going to explode, is he?
Nigou, are you okay? Nigou! Huh? Why is everybody so panicked?
Are you okay?
What do you mean? Oh, are you referring to how the universe has started by a single strand of string?
Yeah.
Wait, what? He seems fine. Does he? I'm sorry, Nigou. Takamaru bowed his head low in apology. Can't believe I broke my code of never hitting a woman or children.
Oh, but I'm not a woman or a child.
Wait, how does he know about that? So there is a scene in one of the other timelines where Nigou is actually a woman. And it was like a teacher because it was like Dory Dory Literature Club. Dora Dora, whatever it is. Huh. Doki Doki, that's what I was saying. Doki Doki Literature Club. But yeah, how does Takamaru know that? Takamaru's been doing these weird things, like, because he called Shion before he got that name. Like, in another timeline, he called him Shion. We never once addressed that he was called Shion. Another is Nozomi. Nozomi dies, and Takamaru's like, we chose not to revive her, or something, or... Yeah, we chose not to revive her because they killed Nozomi because she was possessed by someone. But Nozomi can't be revived anyway, so why did he say that? It was weird things like that. This is another one. That's weird.
What? Really? I just assumed you were one of the other. You were one or the other on the inside.
And Sirei. My bad. I got a little too worked up. I'm gonna turn in and cool off. I guess I went a little too far as well. Oh, alright. That resolved pretty chilly. Yeah, I mean, that is a big change, I will admit. Right off the bat. It's a very interesting way to split the timeline here. But I approve. It's pretty awesome. Following their lead, the rest of the group regained their composure too. We decided to call it a day there. Okay, so we didn't have like a 4-day bender. Well, that's good. Okay, alone in my room, I found myself once more haunted by Gaku's last moments. Yeah, bro, that was rough. I'm sorry. The same thought kept swirling inside my head, even though there was no point to it. It was like I was punishing myself and asking for forgiveness all at once. Before I knew it was dark outside. Despite not eating anything since morning, I didn't feel hungry at all. Still, staying here in my room and wallowing in my guilt won't do me any good. I guess I'll go get some fresh air. Oh, are we gonna see a leap suitor? I leaned against the roof rail and took a cool breeze. Took in the cool breeze. I felt my weary heart become a little lighter. I'm Takumi Sumino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit. I can't be wallowing in the past.
Takumi?
Nigou?
What brings you here?
Huh?
Oh man, what's going on with Nigou? Never seen them like this. So this is the Nigou route. Just wanted to get some fresh air. How about you?
Why? I came to see you.
Oh, why?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
About what?
Well,
Nigou looked around as if he was making sure the coast was clear before continuing. All right. I'm fucking down. Okay, I'm switching sides. Let's do this.
First of all, I'm not Nigou.
What? Who are you?
I'm a completely different AI just borrowing Nigou's body.
What? Are you okay? That blow to the head earlier might have been worse than I thought.
Please, I'm being serious.
Okay, I'm listening. Whether he's of sound mind or not, I should at least hear him out. You're saying you're not Nigou? You're some different AI? Please explain it to me in a way I think I can understand.
Thank you. I'll do my best. To put it plainly, I represent the anti-Exodus faction.
What? Huh? How did this happen?
You and your friends don't need to fight anymore. Our objective is to send you all to the artificial satellite as soon as possible.
Is this a story lock? I don't want anyone overhearing this, so we should go somewhere private. I managed to convince the pseudo Nigou to continue our conversation back in my room.
First of all, you may call me Gota.
Okay, Gota. I think we added that to our archive, didn't we? Or not yet? Not yet. We will, though. I'm gonna collect them all, everyone.
It'll get confusing if you keep calling me Nigou.
Why? No, it's not. Goto.
It's an acronym for the foundational principles programmed into my AI that I've long since forgotten. God of the
only fans. I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Something, I think.
Okay.
We can skip that part. The important thing is that I'm an AI created by the anti-Exodus faction.
And can I assume that the anti-Exodus faction is what the name implies?
Yes, you can. The anti-Exodus faction stands against the Exodus Project. We hold opposite ideals to Sire and Nigou. The people on the artificial satellite aren't all unified. Some support the Exodus Project, while others oppose it.
Wait, but... okay, so this is the second scenario turn of events where we aren't real people. Heard.
They say we don't need to prolong our lives or find prosperity, and that we should instead accept our fate and perish.
Perish? Is humanity in danger if they continue to live on the satellite?
Yes. Just as planets have lifespans, so does the artificial satellite. The Exodus Project came about because some feared the satellite could not support humanity for much longer.
Oh, wait, what? This is different. This is different lore. Hold on. I thought the Exodus Project was loading up and going to a new planet, but they're saying that the Exodus Project is something after people were already loaded up onto the satellite?
Some estimate it will only last another 200 years.
200 years.
Whether that's a long time or not is all a matter of perspective. The faction I represent thinks we should simply accept our fate. That surviving is not a future worth sending such young ones to fight for.
What he's saying makes sense so far. No, it doesn't. I'm actually confused by a few things.
I was hidden inside Nigou in order to realize the anti-Exodus faction's goals.
Oh, what?
My mission was to take over Nigou's body when the time was right, and try to persuade you all.
When the time was right. What makes now the best time to do it?
I'm ashamed to admit but I was supposed to take over this body much earlier. However, Nigou's internal security system was much stronger than I anticipated. At one point, I thought I'd never be able to take over. Seems I wasn't successful the previous 100-day iteration.
Okay, one thing I need to bring up, okay? This is a side note. In the true timeline, at the very beginning, Haruko's first thing was to, slap the crap out of Nigou and bring it with them. So we have Goto in chapter 13
It's Goto in Chapter 13. Oh my gosh. But there was a moment yesterday when Nigou's CPU experienced a large amount of stress. Oh. It must be when Takamaru hit him. I seized the opportunity and took over his body. I see. So please, there's no need to support this barbaric Exodus project. Stop fighting the invaders and come back to the artificial satellite with me.
That's easier said than done. Well, I heard him out at least. But there's still a possibility this is just Nigou bugging out from hitting his head. How are we supposed to get back to the artificial satellite anyway?
We have an escape pod ready at second to last defense academy.
What? What? Really?
It was put there in secret, just like I was hidden away inside Nigou.
Oh my gosh.
If you use that, you won't even have to wait to day 100 to leave the for the satellite.
I guess this is all in the realm of possibility.
Right. So why not just escape and say goodbye to all this fighting? It's an easy decision, isn't it?
I can't do that because I have a reason to fight. This time, I'm going to protect her to the end. That's what I promised myself. Wait, hold on a minute. If I can go back to the artificial satellite with Nozomi, then I don't really have a reason to fight. But that's not the issue here. If by fighting, we can ensure the success of the Exodus project, there's a chance we can fulfill humanity's wishes, then I want to see that through.
How admirable. But you don't need to support the pro faction. You've just been brainwashed by them and forced to fight. You're not fighting with your own volition, of your own volition.
Awesome. Are we getting some more stuff? What? Brainwashed? Hold on. What are you talking about?
Well, here's an example. Gaku Maruko, who died yesterday, came from a group home, an orphanage, if you will. He had complicated feelings under his upbringing, but he loved his foster siblings. He fought so he could see them again.
So what?
What if I told you that his memories and his family were tampered with through brainwashing to be better than they were? What if that family was actually a bunch of low-life scumbags?
Oh, really? Huh? That's different. That's different than what second scenario is saying. Why is it so different? Why is he avoiding some of the more complicated issues with it?
And he was only brainwashed into thinking that he wanted to see them again.
What?
Pro faction successfully conducted research on memory manipulation at Kamakura General Hospital. That technology they created was installed in the school. I think they may have an idea of what I'm talking. Oh, I think you may have an idea of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we do. Oh, the special treatment I conducted on her is the Dolmenic Cognitive Reconstruction Therapy. By tinkering with her brainwave frequencies, I can control her memories, thoughts, and emotions. Memories and thoughts? That's... You brainwashed her then. Brainwashed? If you want to put it in terms so simplistic a monkey could understand, then yes. Any memories relating to being an invader have been erased and replaced with profound hatred for their entire species. Even I'm surprised at just how empty of its shell this has left her there. I guess I got a little carried away. Tee
my ass. If you remove that many memories, of course it's going to mess her up.
There's no guarantee that we didn't receive the same treatment as her. Does that mean everything that Goto told me has been the truth? Wait, this is weird. For some reason my thoughts were getting fuzzy. I shouldn't think about this anymore. I should never doubt Sire.
Takumi, are you alright?
My brain's feeling a little fuzzy.
You poor thing, it's the brainwashing. In addition to implanting a reason for you to fight, you've been brainwashed into fully submitting to Sire's control.
Which is kind of cool because that does explain a few things. What are you talking about? Siri would never do something as barbaric as brainwashing us.
That's precisely what he'd do. Although, I suppose there's no point in trying to convince you in your current state. But I have this for you.
What? Took out a red pill? Takumi's taking the red pill, bro. He's just like, oh.
pills can neutralize the effects of the latest brainwashing you underwent. If you have any suspicion that you're not your true self at this moment, take this. It could be the only way for you to regain your free will and defy the powers that be. Sirei brainwashed me? There's no way that's possible. But I might be able to prove it by taking these pills. I gotta save Sirei, and these accusations are serious. I'll take the pills to prove that Sirei is the wonderful, greatest man of all time. If my feelings towards Sirei don't change after taking the pills, that would prove I was never brainwashed. We get to choose to take the red pill, baby. We're taking the red pill. Hell yeah. We just die. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Take it. I like it's take it or don't. It's not even yes or no. It's just take it. Don't. I'll take the pill. I took the pill from Gota and put it in my mouth. Oh. So? Well, I think my stomach feels a little warm, and that's it. That's not what I meant. Does your head stop feeling fuzzy now? Huh? Oh, it has. I actually feel a little sharper than before. You see, you were brainwashed by Sirei to further the pro-Exodus Project faction's cause. Brainwashed, deceived, and manipulated a fight. How do you feel about that statement? Sounds pretty accurate to me. Good. While I was glad to be undone, I suddenly got scared, because this meant I really had been brainwashed. I really had been tricked into fighting, just like Gota said. Oh, but don't get me wrong, the wrong idea. This doesn't mean your brainwashing has been completely reversed. Huh? What do you mean? I told you that pill just lessens the effects of your latest brainwashing. You received brainwashings prior to this. That pill only undid the brainwashing that forced you to be loyal to Sirei. The original brainwashing is still in effect. You mean the one that created a reason for me to fight? Yes, the same one that I explained was given to Gaku. Like making you feel that your family you hated was actually important to you, for example. The reasons all of you were given the reasons all of you were given to fight were twisted by brainwashing. And you're still under that effect. The reason you believe you have to fight were all put inside your head by the pro-faction. So just like Gaku, the reason I fight, is it possible she's not actually important to me at all? I've just been made to believe that she is? And then I want to fight for her? There we go. Good, yeah. I think this is a more accurate situation. Makes more sense. I can give you more details about your brainwashing if you want. You were all brainwashed as soon as you were brought here, using the device in the infirmary. The students from the second campus received theirs when they arrived there. That campus has its own separate brainwashing device. So it's not as if I directly witnessed all of you getting brainwashed here on the first campus. But I have already checked the logs on the device in your infirmary. Would you like to hear the details about the brainwashing they gave you? I think I'll pass. No, I want to hear it. Shut up. Because if what he says is true, the reason I fight, if he tells me what I think he's going to tell me, there's a chance I'll completely shut down. I won't be able to fight or run or even stand anymore. I suppose avoiding the truth is a valid option as well. But your fear suggests that you believe what I'm telling you. Does that mean you'll join and support the anti-Exodus faction's cause? What should I do? Should I work with Goto in the anti-faction? Yeah, let's do it. We're going to go the Goto route. This is crazy. 2 decisions like back to back like this. Wild. Wild. I'm surprised. All right, yes, we are going to join. Let's join. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a new leader. Brown's machine out. Nigou in. Yes, I'm in. I believe that when you say
I believe you when you say that we've been brainwashed into fighting by Sire.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
But what can I do to help? Just go
back to the artificial satellite, the escape pod, the second campus, like you said, asked. Is there anything else I could do?
Oh, is there anything else I can do?
Yes, there is. That's why I approached you first. What I want to ask you to do is persuade everyone else.
Persuade them?
Yes, I want you to tell the others the truth, just like I did you. That you've all been brainwashed to fight, and that you don't need to fight anymore. That you should all escape together instead.
All right. I don't mind doing that, but why me? Why don't you just talk to them yourself like you did with me? It'll probably be more believable coming from you, anyway.
No, that would be too risky. I can't keep sneaking around Sire's back. If I do, he might notice there's something wrong with Nigou and figure out my secret. There's also something I need to do in the meantime.
What's that?
You remember I told you there's an escape pod at the other academy. It will need some fixing up before it's usable. So, you can work on getting the others on board while I'm working on that. Then we wouldn't lose any time. An effective little solution, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Thank you. Anyway, here's something to help you persuade them.
Godot handed me some more red pills. And with that, and with them a whole stack of red envelopes. Are these the same as the pills I just took?
Yes, give them to anyone you think could have received the same more recent brainwashing as you did.
Okay. What about these envelopes?
You're open-minded, so you believed me. But that won't necessarily be the case for everyone else. If anyone is skeptical, you hand them the envelope instead. Each one contains background intel on the Special Defense Unit, along with hints about their brainwashing and induced reasons to fight.
Just hints? Why not the full details?
You're really asking me that when we're too scared to ask me the details about your case?
Okay, point taken. Anything too specific could be overwhelming. I suppose there's kindness in holding back.
Just so you know, there are 12 envelopes. One for each survivor, excluding Ava. I put yours in there too. If you ever want to learn the full truth about your brainwashing.
Thanks, but I doubt I'll have it in me to open it before I get back to the satellite.
Anyway, we'll be launching the escape pod in 3 days. Please get everybody on board by then.
Okay, but... What was that? Oh my gosh, that was creepy. My little girl just knocked on the door whenever they started doing this, and I don't even know. Did you just say 3 days? Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
I know it's rather sudden, but there's as long as I can stay in control of Nigou's body. Past that, it's back to square one and you'll lose your chance to escape the artificial satellite. The 3 days is all I can give you, but you can do it. I believe in you.
What if I can't persuade them all in 3 days?
Then you'll have to head back to the satellite with only the members you've successfully persuaded. And if you can't convince anyone, you'll be going all alone. You wouldn't want that, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
I'm sure you already know, but Sire cannot find out about this. Not about my existence or the fact that you're going around trying to persuade people to leave. He's the embodiment of the pro faction. If he catches us, just imagine, it gives me chills.
So I need to persuade everyone in 3 days without Sire finding out. That sounds impossible. But there's no way I'm going back alone, leaving everyone else behind. Sounds like I'm just gonna have to make the impossible possible. Yeah. Yeah. Day 35. Day 35, and I'm feeling fine. Thank you so much, Sire. Shouldn't be saluting you, you brainwashing jerk. Ugh. The Exodus Project. The pro and anti-factions. Sire, Gota. The brainwashing. Our reasons for fighting. Our right to run away. There was a lot to think about, but I didn't have the time. Goto said yesterday that the escape pod from Second to Last Defense Academy will launch in 3 days. That's the day after tomorrow. There's no time to change paths or look for other options. I have to stay on this one. Okay, that was weird, but who do I start with? It can't just be anyone. There is a definite possibility that this decision will make or break the whole plan. Oh my gosh. What a decision. I'm gonna save it. Not that it matters. I need to choose carefully. The person most likely to hear me out is... easy. It's one of two people, so it's not so bad. Are they going to get a lineup of everybody? Oh, it's Haruko. Fucking, yeah. Haruko. Karara's like the worst person. She can get like Nozomi, and that's it. Maybe I should go talk to Haruko first. You're acting a little strange lately, you know that? Strange? How? If you haven't noticed anything, then forget it. I'll take care of this myself. Okay. Haruko has been concerned about me before. Come to think of it, perhaps she's already realized there was a chance I've been brainwashed. And that's not all. You said your suspicions grew after what Zero said about brainwashing, right? You mean about me, right? You're saying something's off about me? Tell me, please. What was that all about? Why did you think something was off about me? Oh, that. I'm sorry about that. I was imagining things. Maybe Haruko's under the same kind of brainwashing as me? Some kind of secondary brainwashing? That would explain why she suddenly took back what she said about me. Seeming strange and stopped suspecting Zero. In that case, I better hurry and get her to take the pill. Hey, Haruko. What is it you want to talk about so badly? You're creeping me out. Oh, please just stay cool and hear me out. We don't have to fight anymore. We could just run away. If you're not joking, then I can safely assume that you've finally lost your mind. I'm not joking, and I'm not crazy. A crazy person wouldn't be aware that they'd lost their mind anyway. Please just hear me out. I looked Haruko directly in the eyes. She, in turn, glared directly back at me. Fine, let's hear it. I relayed everything Goto had told me the day before. She noted that her head was in a daze, just like mine was, so I had her take the pill. Once she did, her mind seemed to be much clearer. It seems I have no choice but to believe you. That said, she still appeared reluctant to accept all of it. The anti-Exodus faction are brainwashing to give us a reason to fight, the secondary brainwashing to make us obedient to Zero, and the escape pod at second to last Defense Academy. One by one, Haruko came to terms with all of these assorted details. And lastly here, no need to force yourself to read it, I'm just giving you the option. Did you look at the clue about your brainwashing in the envelope? No, I got cold feet and I figured it wasn't really necessary. You pathetic coward. Is what I'd like to say, but I'm not looking at mine either for roughly the same reason. With that, Haruko tossed the envelope she had just received onto her desk. We should start discussing what we're going to do from here. But would you give me a moment alone, please? Sure, but why? There's something I need to think about. I shouldn't take long. Go wait for me in your room. Okay. Perhaps Haruko asked for the moment to think so she could briefly let out her tears. Or maybe she actually didn't want to see the envelopes. She did want to see the envelope's contents, but without me there. Whichever the case may be, I did as she asked and headed back to my room. To be clear, I don't know, because Haruko is kind of a pro-Zero person in general, so I wonder if we're just going to get betrayed right here. That'd also be pretty funny. Just Zero comes up. Zap, zap. Not even 10 minutes had passed before I heard my doorbell ring. No, it's open. Oh shit. Hey there, Subito. Just wanted to check on how you're doing. What are you doing here? Oh, you know perfectly well. Why play dumb now? Fine. If you're going to force me to say it, you were sold out. Sold out? Who would do that? No. I suppose I guess, it goes without saying Haruko. She must have been pretending to believe me and asked for time to think so she could report to Sirei. Wow, I called it. It wouldn't have been too hard to... Wait, this is going to be a red herring thing. It's going to be like, you have this. And it's like, I don't know, some sort of like extra browns or something is what he thinks. It wouldn't have been too hard to pretend to swallow the red pill restricting. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I want to do over. What? What? She really sold me out. Wow. What? I can't believe it. Yeah, I do kind of believe it. Interesting. I wonder how bad it is. Conspiracy route. Plans exposed. Oh, we got a name for the route. Conspiracy route's such a cool name for it, too. Okay. Well, we're going to keep going. We got more time. As soon as we hit a snag, we go back to the very previous decision. As soon as we hit an ending. Okay? That way, we can keep going. Alright. Well, Haruko, you're gone, bro. Dang, man. Haruko's always been a bro. I can't believe this one. Alright, let's talk to Kurara. She can help me get Nozomi and, who else? Nozomi and somebody else. Oh, Moko, of course. Should I go to Kurara first? She seemed pretty down when I spoke to her yesterday. It's not like her to show her true feelings like that. Why am I the one who's still alive? Kurara. I should have been the one who died. We don't need to fight anymore. I'll bet Kurara wants to hear those words more than anything else right now. In her state, she's bound to accept all this craziness about the anti-Exodus faction and the brainwashing pretty much at face value. A twinge of guilt crept into my heart, but my personal feelings were of no concern at the moment. Oh, jeez, her room? Oh my gosh. What do you need to talk about so badly that you come to my room uninvited? If it's some mundane drivel, I'll tell your skin off, right off your face. Starting off on a strong note, huh, I see. More important than that, though. I have to come right out and tell her. Kurara, we don't have to fight anymore, we can just run away. Huh? If this is a joke, it's even more lame than I'd expect from you. I'm serious. What? And that's supposed to make me believe you? Please, just hear me out. I looked Kurara directly in her eyes, through her weirdo tomato mask, until she glared at me directly back. Tell me everything. And so I did. I relayed everything Goto had told me the day before. Kurara didn't exhibit any of the dazed sensations that I'd felt. It appears that her brainwashing was only to instill her reason to fight. Oh wow, so if she takes the pill, what would happen, I wonder? Once she finished listening to my explanation, she spoke with a low murmur. It all sounds pretty far-fetched. Yeah, I know, but I believe it. I want you to believe it too, if you can. I want you to trust me so we can go back to the artificial satellite together. But you must understand. As a proud daughter of the Uzuzuki clan, I could never run no matter the... No, it can't be. Her expression clouded over mid-sentence, as if she just realized something. That apprehension seemed to stoke my own feelings of guilt, but I pressed ahead all the same. If your pride as an Uzuzuki is what's making you fight, then maybe that's part of the brainwashing they did to you. The real Uzuzukis might not be a prominent family that Kurara believed them to be. Or maybe she wasn't even part of the Uzuzuki family at all. If her obligation to her family was the foundation of what motivated her to keep fighting, any of that was possible. Here, in case you need it. I was told it contains a clue about your brainwashing. A clue? Yeah. They said a straight explanation would be too shocking. All right, I'll take a look. Hand it over. Awesome, she just snatched it. Yeah. You're gonna open it? Of
course, naturally I'm scared, but I would be simply miserable living with the possibility of that which I hold most dear being fate. I can't have that haunting me forever. If that's what's in here can dispel that misery, there's a chance I'll have to take.
One tough girl.
Of course, I am a Suzuki, after all. I will be until I open this envelope anyway.
With that sharp remark, Karara opened the envelope. Inside was a single sheet of paper, which she cast her eyes over intently. What's it say?
It's about my father. It says he died 5 years ago.
Huh?
Sure enough, I have no memory of this. I had no idea he was dead. In fact, I remember him being in fine health right before I came to this school.
So, your brainwashing was to make you forget about your father's passing?
Yes, if I'm meant to trust this note, that seems to be the case. But more than that, my father, Karama Uzuzuki, was head of the Uzuzuki family. If he's dead, then the family's no more. I think we could say that my brainwashing was actually about the state of the Uzuzuki family itself. The one thing that kept me fighting to this point has been the pride of the Suzukis. And according to this note, all of that was a lie. My father's been dead for 5 years, and I've forgotten about the fall of the Uzuzuki family. No, I was made to forget.
About that envelope. Was there anything in there besides the stuff about your father passing?
Well, this piece of paper here has a copy of his death certificate. The cause of his death was cancer, plain and simple.
I see.
This is a bit too disheartening, isn't it? I imagined the clue would be a little less hard-hitting than something like this. Those anti-Exodus simpletons are painfully straightforward. Their lack of consideration is rather off-putting.
I agree.
Naturally, this doesn't mean that I accept this sheet, this sheet as the absolute truth. This sheet. This Goto you told me about could be making it all up. He could be deceiving you, and in turn deceiving me as well.
Yeah, that's a possibility too. There's no proof as to whether this brainwashing stuff is true or not. It really just a matter of choosing who to trust.
I suppose so. Yes, I understand. That's why I'm choosing to trust you, Takumi.
You are?
I don't like it, but it seems like there's some credibility to what you've told me. If there's a chance we could go home without fighting, I want to hold on to it. I just feel a kind of regret holding me back. If I believe you and we choose to stop fighting and run away, then the others who died, what was the point of their sacrifice? Their deaths will have been in vain, wouldn't they?
No. 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 We would have all died if they didn't. Oh, man. No. All right. This is getting weird. We're just getting so many... We're getting so many of these weird decisions. I seem to be making all the bad ones as we go here. They weren't in vain.
I mean, you're alive because Gaku died, aren't you? So because I'm alive, Gaku's death wasn't in vain. The only purpose of his life was to keep me alive? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean? What trait of thought derailed you into thinking you could tell me their deaths were anything more than senseless tragedies? If you're just saying whatever you think sounds right to fit the mood, I'll end you right here and now.
Sorry. This wasn't very considerate of me. But even if my logic doesn't hold up, I still don't want to admit that their deaths were pointless. I don't want them to have died in vain.
I feel the same way.
Oh, are we, what route? What does it look like? Oh, we went up? Oh my gosh, man, there's so much here. Wait, that's a bad end. That's a bad end. That's a bad end. Holy Toledo. Look at all these bad ends. I think, is this a bad end? I mean, we're not going straight anymore. Uh-oh.
That's why I've decided to keep fighting.
Huh?
That's the only way I can truly honor their memories. All this talk about their sacrifice allowing us to sneak away into the artificial satellite, about how their spirits live on with us. No matter what, I refuse to talk myself into this kind of
what does it say? Wait, what'd she say? Huh? Deception. Self-deception. It was self-deception. Okay.
I'll fight and I'll win, and I'll get through these 100 days. Then, and only then, I'll be able to finally say that their deaths weren't in vain. And when I die, I'll be able to look them in the eyes in the afterlife.
But...
No ifs, ands, or buts about it!
Oh no! You got, dude! Oh my gosh!
I don't want us to live lives to have been wasted either, don't you, Takumi? Then firm up your resolve and get your ass in gear. Stop spewing this hypocrisy. If you really want their deaths to mean something, running away from our responsibilities is the last thing we should be thinking of. Let's fight. Let's win this war. Let's hold on to what we can.
You're right. I'd failed to persuade Kuroa. No, it's Kurara. There it is. Yet somehow, it seemed like this wasn't the wrong choice. It felt like we were on the right path after all.
Dear me, you do have a way with words, don't you? But if you're not able to translate them into positive action, they'll never be anything more.
What? That was crazy. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. What was that one? Empty words. Okay. Oh my guys, I'm failing it up on this one. You know, all right, we're going into before the decision. Let's go. We're just going to be silent. Silent treatment is best treatment. That's all we got to do. Oh, can I skip some of that? I don't even know. I like that. That was funny as hell. I wonder what Goto did, though, after he just burked us.
Okay, you gotta drain their blood really good. Make sure their body stays hidden for a couple hours.
They weren't in vain. If I had to put the sentiment into words, could have phrased it that way, but it was only because of our friend's sacrifice that we could now escape. And that since their death definitely had meaning. Or something to that effect. But saying that would be insincere, dishonest. They didn't die so that we could be free. They fought to win and died fighting. In a war they were tricked into joining at that. I couldn't find any significance in their deaths. In a sense, their deaths were nothing but the unfortunate results of them being manipulated. That was much more cold-hearted way of putting it, but it was closer to how I really felt about it.
Don't just stand there, all dopey look on your face. Say something.
Sorry.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't just give some half-assed positivity, at least.
What do you mean?
Part of me wanted to cling into something that would gloss over this whole situation. If you'd said something carelessly optimistic, I would have been way too tempting to get on board with it. Your silence just now, just let me know it's okay to feel this despair. I'm glad.
I see.
Can you give me 30 minutes to myself?
Sure, but why?
Take a wild guess. I don't want you to see me cry. I'm gonna think over about how my father is probably dead. That was claimed with him. And also think about our friends' meaningless deaths while I'm at it. Right? When I'm done crying, I'll place my trust in you. And we can start thinking of what we could do from here on. I just need a little time.
I understand. Thanks. Oh, geez. That was a good Kurara moment. I waited for Karara in my room. Her father's gone and her friends died in vain. It's all so horrible that no one would want to believe it. But in spite of all that, she still chose to trust me. She really is one tough girl. Oh man, she's awesome. Just as the 30 minutes were up, Karara arrived in my room.
Pardon the wait.
Are you okay?
Of course. Who do you take for me for? Though, I guess I should probably drop the smug act from here on out. Now that my father's dead, the proud Uzuzuki name has died with him.
I think you could keep it up if you want. Even if the Uzuzuki family is no more, you're still the same proud Karara Uzuzuki as before.
What? Nothing. I was simply impressed with you were able to offer a few decent words of encouragement. I'd brace myself for you to rub salt in my rooms with some insincere inanities.
Don't talk as if I was some kind of psychopath.
Anyway, let's think about what we're going to do from here on. The escape pod takes off in 2 days, yes? We need to persuade the others to join us without Siri catching on before then. The more I think of it, the more this seems like a game that's impossible to win.
Yeah, I hear that. There's just not enough time, and keeping things out of Siri's notice is a tall order too.
If we fail to persuade even one of them, they'll probably go right to Siri and tell him that we're up to it. Should we just give up?
Say what?
I'm kidding. Well, half kidding. There's a notable disparity between our goals and obstacles in our way. Even without Siri keeping an eye on us, 2 days would be a tight window to convince everyone. To start with, we'll need to do something about Siri.
What kind of something?
Who knows? The only thing that comes to mind is smashing him to pieces.
Huh? Smashing him to pieces? It's not an option, right?
I suppose so. Yes, that might work. At first I thought it would be too dangerous, not to mention against the rules, but desperate times call for desperate measures. And Siri's rules are a bunch of hogwash anyway.
If we destroy him before we persuade the others, we won't need to worry about anyone blowing our cover if we fail to convince them. We could even bring anyone we don't convince to the artificial satellite by force if we have to.
It's more than satisfactory. So, what do? The clock's ticking. We need to act fast.
I'm more than fine with taking him out, but I'll leave the final choice.
I'll leave the final choice to you.
Well, in that case, there's so many decisions. This is crazy. This is just the decision route. Like, you just get to make non-stop decisions. It's such a delicate situation. We're not going to destroy Siri. I want to see this through while he's still alive. I want to see the look on his face when we drive away. We just leave, and he can't do anything about it. No. I think that's a little too savage.
I think it'd be too savage when it comes to someone who's willing to brainwash people.
I know, but I don't want to give up on the possibility of a more peaceful approach. I just feel like destroying Siri to just stop fighting would come to no good in the end. That's true. Like, I mean, you're betraying everybody if you do that. That'll be weird.
You're gonna start spouting at that soft-hearted drivel now?
Sorry.
That said, it is true that ending things peacefully would be our best option. All right, we'll come up with another solution. Let's give it some more thought.
We came up with nothing. Huh? Nothing occurred to us. What is happening?
We've got nothing.
Just give me a little more thought. I still didn't want to commit to something as dangerous as destroying Siri. What the fuck? What is happening?
You still haven't thought of anything, have you?
I told you, we're not destroying Siri.
Fine, do as you please.
Ka-chink. With those parting words, Karara left, or so I thought. I looked to see what Karara was standing in shock in the open doorway. What happened? I believe I should be asking you to that. Siri? Well, whatever the case may be, it doesn't change what I need to do. What? This game is wild. There's so many. There's so many endings. This is ridiculous. Out of ideas. Wow. How many endings are there for this one? Where was it at? It's right here. These are bad endings. There's no... Is this... Are we really going to get to here and there's like an ending here or something? There's no way this would continue. Holy Toledo. There's so many. There's so many. Okay. Well, we're let's go back. We keep making the wrong decisions. I'm making the decisions I want to see. It's like, no. You can't do that. It doesn't even make sense. How did he know? How did he know? We were just talking. We could have been making out for all you knew. How did he know? Oh, was it the envelope? Oh, it was the envelope. He just went into the room and saw the envelope and read it. That would make sense as to why. Oh, damn. So stupid. I'm confused. All right, let's destroy Sirei. I don't think we have any other choice. We don't, apparently.
Fine by me. It's just the kind of shake-up this place could use. But destroying him won't be a simple matter. Maybe we should take a page out of the Lunatic Ito's book. If I recall correctly, he actually managed it in your last time, did he? He asked to speak to Sirei alone, while the rest of us were sleeping, under the guise of learning how to use Emo Nima. And once he did transform, he immediately used his class weapon to destroy Sirei.
Yeah, and he pulled it off within my previous 100 days. Sirei did blow Ito up when he made his move, but the Revival-matic managed to bring him right back to life. He showed up right afterwards, feigning ignorance about the whole incident.
Of course, we'll need to come up with some sort of setup. Well, we'll only get one shot at this.
Problem is, what should the setup be? Sirei is going to be much more cautious of calling us on him now than he was back when Ito did. Oh my gosh. Who is it?
It's me, Nigou. There's something I'd like to talk with you about. May I come in?
What? He said Nigou, but shouldn't we assume it's really Goto? Nigou can't have come back somehow. What color's the envelope?
Oh, what's this now? Some manner of password? So, well, no song lyric, perhaps?
A chill ran down my spine. For whatever reason, Nigou's original personality seemed to have reasserted itself.
Oh, sorry, just a little joke. The envelope is red, so is the pill.
Hey. So not funny.
Well, then pardon the intrusion.
See, what? How does this make sense? Why did we get an ending whenever Goto showed up?
Oh, Kararu Suzuki. Does this mean...
Yeah, I won her over on our side. We were just planning on how to persuade the others to get on board as well.
So you're Goto. So it's your fault that my brain is at the boiling point right now. Oh my, sorry. I know all too well. I'm asking the impossible.
Let's put that aside. You had something you wanted to talk about.
Actually, I only mentioned that as an excuse to Cub's visit as Nigou. It's entirely possible for someone could have seen me come here as well. What I really wanted to come and check on is your efforts were going. I assume Karara is the only one you managed to persuade so far.
Yeah, so far at least. But what are you doing here? You should be at Sector Last Defense Academy running maintenance on the escape pod. That should be plenty to keep you busy. Can't you leave the persuading to me? Or is the maintenance finished already?
Oh, I must have not have told you. The escape pod maintenance is all performed remotely. So I'll be here at the school and the whole time until departure. By the way, I'm doing maintenance at this very moment. I'll mostly certainly have the work until right up the very last minute to get done.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Back to the subject of persuading everyone. Do you think you can do it in a day or two?
No, at least not if we do everything above board.
Above board?
Yeah, so we figured destroying Sirei might make the job more feasible.
You'll destroy him?
Convincing everyone without him noticing will be difficult. No, frankly, it'd be straight up impossible. That being the case, we thought it might be best to take Sirei out of the equation first.
I see. So that's your move. It's such a clever strategy. I'm not sure why I didn't think of it before. Oh, hey. I just thought of something brilliant. What? Huh? Something brilliant? To destroy Sirei, we'll need to call him to some place that's deserted at that time. And you're the perfect lump of metal for the job. You could do it for us, Goto. If you tell him that there's some kind of emergency after lights out and ask him to come with you, we'll be able to trap him without any fear of raising suspicion.
That's not a bad idea. Kara's plan certainly sounded like the most natural approach. Will you do it?
Of course. It should really be me taking care of everything, so I'll do whatever I can to help. I swear by the name of the anti-Exodus faction, I'll make this operation a success.
Oh, this is nice.
You never know when... Well then, good night.
Good night. The night fell. I felt strangely confident. I was extremely anxious about our plan, and yet I didn't feel real. We were actually going to destroy Sirei. We figured out the plan step by step. Goto, pretending to be Nigou, would soon lead Sirei here. He'd tell him that something crazy had happened in the cafeteria and to come quickly. When he got here, I would be waiting for him. I'd be in the class armor ready to attack. Karara would be on standby at an empty classroom nearby, ready to deal with unforeseen developments. Goto would give the signal to attack. Being the closest to Sirei, it would be the easiest for him to gauge when he'd let his guard down. It seemed like the perfect plan. Other than the fact that I didn't really want to destroy Sirei, and I'd have to set those feelings aside. The door opened. So what the heck's going on? You said there was an emergency in the cafeteria.
Oh, yes, sir. We have to deal with it in this very minute, or it'll be completely out of hand.
Really? Because I don't see anything here to deal with. Are you sure you didn't hear some bugs skittering around? Or something equally pointless? Suddenly, Goto looked my way. His eyes met mine from a hiding place in the shadows. Now go, and on Goto's mark. Is it kill Goto or kill Sirei? That would be so dumb. Sirei, my lord. I have returned. Yes. Yes. It's gonna be the wrong decision. It's this route has got to be a troll route where it's like you make all the wrong decisions every time. It's gonna be stupid if the answer was no. I'm sorry. What the? I wondered if it was like this for Ito as well. It was incredibly easy, cutting Sirei in half. But in the next instant, the mechanical sound ran out of my chest. I blacked out on the spot, alongside a bit of intense pain. Next day.
Come on, how long are you going to sleep? Get up already.
Hey, bro. And it's still her and her, yeah. I woke up to Kurara's voice and slowly realized that I was back in my room. Did it work?
It sure did. You did splendidly. You split Sirei clean in two. Then he activated the bomb in your chest and blew you into bits. The drone carried you to pieces to the infirmary, and once you were reassembled, I brought you back here. You spent the night out cold, and now here we are. I've already cleaned up the mess that your blood and Sirei's remains left behind, of course.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
But the next step is going to be crucial. Do you remember our plan for today?
Yeah. We were going to meet up with the rest of the team in the cafeteria and try to persuade them to join us. Now that Sirei was out of the picture, there wasn't any need to sneak around and talk to them one by one.
I already told the others to meet us at the cafeteria at noon. It's almost that time now. We should get going.
I just had to hope it would all work out. And yet, that hope was a frightfully cold and detached one. There's everybody. Awesome. When Kurara and I arrived to the cafeteria, everyone except Sirei, Goto, and Ito was there. What the hell, you two? You got some balls calling us out here. Then show it up last. Sorry. Never mind that, just hurry up and tell us what you wanted to talk about. Judging from the timid expression of yours, Mr. Sumino, it's something serious.
Not to mention that it's so rare for you to be the one to reach out to us, Karara.
Right? I could understand if it was Takumi making the call.
I simply took a little interest in how my slaves were doing, nothing more.
Who are you calling slaves?
Oh, wait. Where's Sirei and Nigou? You must have called them here too, right? Nigou was busy on another task, so he's being excused. As for Sirei...
Karara glanced my way. I took that as a signal to speak. Sirei's not coming. Rather, he can't.
He can't?
Is he out for an excursion or somewhere? I answered honestly. Last night I tricked Sirei into meeting me and destroyed him. Just like Ito did in my previous timeline. Say what? You destroyed him? I understand it must be hard to believe, but it's the truth.
If you like, I could show you his remains later.
And you? Are you an accomplice to this, Karara?
Wait, hold on.
What do you mean you destroyed him?
Takumi, Karara, have you gone crazy? Are you like Ito now?
You must have had some reason, right? Well, I told everyone the events of the past 3 days, not holding anything back. Only Haruko noted that her head was in a daze, like mine had been. When I offered her one of the pills, she took it without hesitation. Lastly here, each member of the team had their own brainwashing concerns. The reasons for fighting. I handed them all the envelopes with the clues about those reasons. We already knew about her brainwashing after all. Everyone else reacted to the envelopes in different ways.
I don't think I'll look at mine.
I'll pass as well. I ain't looked at either. Feels like I won't be me anymore if I do. Some chose not to look at their envelope, same as me.
No, it can't be true.
We need to read more, Kako. But this can't be. It has to be a lie. That's right. I mean, no matter how awful of an existence mine is guaranteed to be, this can't be part of it. Some opened their envelopes and were shocked at their contents. I just don't know what to think of this. So shocking it actually makes me feel less queasy. To think that there'd become a day when my soul would be denied like this. This isn't a worked shoot, is it? And there were some who opened the envelope, but were at a loss from how unreal it seemed. Each had their own reactions, but they were all equally confused. I'm sure you all have different thoughts on this. Some of you might not even accept it. But I'm asking you to trust me. I want to believe what I'm telling you, so we can all escape together. The tense silence held like a sheet of ice. Why is there a green one? Who is this?
Sorry, but...
Nozomi began to speak softly, treading upon that thin ice and forming the first cracks.
I'm still only half convinced. It sounds so impossible that my reason for fighting was implanted in my mind. I still think it's worth believing in. And the only way things can make sense is if I trust that what I know is real. Even so, even if my reasons for fighting was a lie, I don't know if that means I should give up. If we give up now, wouldn't everything we've done here become totally meaningless? The fear, the bravery, the battles, how we've learned to care for one another, the sadness of losing our friends, knows me. I don't want all that to be in vain. I can't bear to think of there was no point in our time here. It was the same as when I persuaded Karara. Not wanting all of our fighting to be pointless, not wanting to think all that we'd suffer through had been for nothing. I understood Nozomi's feelings painfully well. But because I understood, I knew exactly what to say. Everything we did. Gotta be kidding me. Nozomi.
Can't believe it. Everything we did. This is bullshit. This was the right answer last time. All right, it was pointless. Let's just do it. If the ellipses was the answer, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be so mad. It better not be. This better work. That's right. It was all pointless.
But that's... whether or not it meant anything is something only we can decide.
Well, in that case, I don't want it to mean anything.
My life, our lives, aren't lived for the sake of giving meaning to the past. It may be sad, and even unbearable at times.
Yeah, good.
But we should abandon the past for the sake of our future.
Yeah, good job, Takumi.
When you put it that way.
Still, I won't force you. And if you don't believe me, if you still want to stay at the school and fight, that's fine. Do whatever you feel is right. I went on to share the schedule that Goto had prepared beforehand with everyone. Anyone who wants to escape with me, meet me in the parking lot at 7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll take the school bus to second to last Defense Academy. Apparently there's a escape pod there.
I will simply do as I am ordered.
After a few seconds of silence, Ava, the only one among us with a different perspective, spoke up and looked around. No one spoke up after her, but I could tell that not a single one of them wasn't going to show up tomorrow. I didn't have any solid basis for that belief, but I felt it in my gut. My gut! The gloomy atmosphere of despair that dominated the cafeteria was all the proof I needed. Wait. Okay, cool. We went the straight line. All right, we did it, guys. It's so dumb. The gloomy atmosphere of despair that dominated the cafeteria was all the proof that I needed. I was the first to leave the cafeteria and escape to my room. No one spoke up to stop me and wanted to hear more details. I somehow felt extremely exhausted, despite the fact that I did practically nothing and only spoke words that I'd already planned to say. Well, I collapsed onto the bed as if my battery had completely spent. And just as I was about to lose consciousness, who is it?
It's me, Goto. I'm coming in. I heard from Kurara that you were able to thoroughly convince everyone. Thank you. Truly, I'm glad I could count on you.
How about on your side? Is the escape pod maintenance going to be finished in time? A cliche twist like the pod breaking down just as we're about to take off is something I could do without.
You needn't worry about that. Leave it all to me. Once we get there, literally all you have to do is push a button to punch. Now, we simply have to ride out the rest of this tide peacefully until tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, about Ava, I'll undo her brainwashing and leave her here on the planet, if that's alright with you. Of course, I'll be sure to do it right, so she won't become an issue down the line.
Yeah, that's not a problem. She was originally an enemy, and yet I wouldn't have felt right leaving her brainwashed like that. There may not have been any reason to bring her to the artificial satellite, but that didn't mean we needed to kill her. Then this really brings us to the finish line. I'm really relieved. I thought for sure that you'd bring up some more stuff I needed to do.
Well, about that.
Oh no. I've gotten this bad feeling about this.
I do have one more request to ask you, but I promise this will be the last one.
Let's hear it.
When you get to the artificial satellite, I'll need to apologize to all of you. I'm sure you'll be very angry when you hear what I've done, but I hope you'll allow me to properly apologize all the same.
That depends. What do you want to apologize for?
First and foremost, I should apologize to you, Takumi. You see, everything in those red envelopes was a lie. What? For example, the death certificate Karara found in her envelope. Her father isn't really dead. Well, that is to say he might be dead, but I don't actually know. I made the whole thing up.
Whoa, wait a second. You said you saw the brainwashing logs on the machine in the infirmary.
Yes, I did in fact see them. From what I could analyze, the only recent processes were to make the recipients more obedient to Sire. That was the nature of what has done to your team. Some of you, at least. And you were brainwashed. That much is certain. The red pill taking effect is proof of that. But everything else I told you before, your reasons for fighting being distorted by the brainwashing, that was all fabrication, all lies. I agree that based on the information I found on your profiles.
Why would you do that?
To give some credibility to what I told you. To drive you all into despair. So you would want to stop fighting.
I didn't know whether what I was feeling was shock or outrage.
But on the other hand, everything else I told you was completely true. The memory experiments being conducted by Kamakura General Hospital, and this school being filled with technology based on that research. That's all an undeniable fact. I'm sorry for tricking you, or I really am, but I did it for your own good.
The guilt of lying to me must have really been gotten to Goto. Is that what you think? He's crazy. He went on and on, talking more and more than he ever had before. What choice did he have before me? Believe what Goto is saying and forgive him. Believe what Goto is saying, but don't forgive him. Don't believe what Goto is saying. Give in to anger and destroy Goto. Give up on escaping to the artificial satellite. Other than that, but what did those options matter at this point? It's fine. I'd already come this far. All I could do now was believe that and forgive Goto. Doing that and returning to the artificial satellite was the only way my choices up to this point would finally pay off. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Day 37. Ding dong bing bong. Thank you, Sire. Man, a lot of ellipses. Look at all these ellipses. So many ellipses. Oh, we're just getting stacked with ellipses. So bricked up by all the ellipses. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's it? What? Lambs to the slaughter. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. Oh my gosh, what a creepy answer there. Wow, that's the main line. Holy smokes. Okay. You know what? Maybe we should ellipses. I'm starting to get the hint that ellipses would be the best option. That's crazy. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let's do ellipses. That left us an ending. We're gonna go back. Hurry it up. I can't believe it. That's wild. We're just gonna do ellipses. There we go. I knew that I should tell everyone that I had been pointless, but I couldn't say anything because I understood how they felt after fighting all this time. On top of that, I didn't want to believe that it was all pointless either. You're staying quiet because you feel the same way, right, Takumi? You don't really want to accept that your reason for fighting is a lie. Give up, do you? It's not... No, I know that's it. Otherwise your face wouldn't look so pained this whole time. You didn't want to expose us to such a painful truth, but it was something you had to tell us all the same. That's why it's hurting you so much, isn't it? It's not like I caught the lie before I could finish it. The lie about it not hurting. about doing what I did or didn't want to do. Because if I was being honest, I didn't want to give up the fight even now.
Whether or not all these days up until now meant anything, something we could have to decide for ourselves. I think it's, if we want to mean something, we should keep fighting.
It was only when Nozomi spelled out like that I first realized the truth. Those were the words I wanted to say all along. We should keep fighting. We don't have to run away. I felt like a light was finally shining on our path. I should walk. I didn't want to give up.
Oh dear. I tried so hard to tell you not to fight. Why wouldn't you listen? How unfortunate. I didn't want to be the one doing the killing, but...
Wow. What is up with this route, liar? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay. All right. That was wild. I'm kind of scared to do any more. Terrified. Is this the red pill? Don't take the red pill. All right, let's don't take the red pill. See what happens. Might as well. We're gonna complete all the conspiracy route. We're almost done. If one of them has an extra day, that isn't like an auto ending, we'll stop it and we'll finish up another time. But yeah, let's do a big old don't. A big old nah-uh. No wait. Oh, you need to wait. I got a little girl in here. She just came in. Here we go. I'll pass. I don't do drugs. Just say no, kids. I don't want your weird red pill. I'm a blue pill soy boy. You can't tell me what to do. For all you have to say about Sire, you're pretty sketchy yourself. No thanks, no drugs for me. And there's no telling what pill will actually do to me if I take it. Those are pretty natural suspicions, don't you think?
Well, your argument is quite sound. It's exceedingly right-minded and super duper reasonable, but sound arguments won't change the world around you.
Huh? Oh wait, he has one too? He just has one right here?
Don't think less of me for this. But if you don't have any intention of leaving the Pro faction, then I can't let you live.
How is he gonna kill him?
If you're going to blame anything, blame the Pro faction's cunning. And your own foolishness.
Oh my gosh. This is a horrific route. Okay, I was expecting something. Oh, you should have taken drugs, kids. A fair point. Oh. Hey, that's my name. All right. Wow, we already got 61. All right, we're going to say no. No. Oh, shit. Let's try again. There we go. We're going to say nuh-uh. No way. We are not going to be doing that. Okay, no way are we helping out the fascists. We're not helping the fascists, the anti-faction league or whatever. I can't help you.
What? Why not? Don't you believe me?
No, it makes sense, and normally I would believe you.
Then why?
I want to believe all this meant something. I want to believe Sire has been supporting us all this time, and that my reason for fighting hasn't just been one big mistake. Clap, clap, clap. Goto gave a condescending laugh and a golf clap before speaking.
You pass.
Huh?
The anti-Exodus faction, the brainwashing, it was all a complete lie. I told you about the opposition forces to test your loyalty, Mr. Samino. You see, there's still a chance that there's a spy hidden amongst the special defense unit.
Seriously? that's all this was. I was less than amused at that being tested like this. Well, I'm glad it was all a lie, at least. Truly glad. In fact, wait, what? What? Are you trying? Are you really that gullible? What is this?
Boys are so slow on the uptake.
What the fudge is happening? All these are just horrendous endings. What is this one called? Just a test? It's just a test? I can't believe it. Is that, oh, there's one more. Guys, there's one more and then we can be done with this. What do you think? Could this be one where we go all the way to the end if we just don't destroy Sire? It looks like we won't be able to go all the way. Day 63. There is a thing. All right. One video, an entire route. Wow. I'm down. Let's do it, guys. First time for everything. First time for everything. This is the route to do it. It is ridiculous. What a roller coaster ride this is. Destroy Sire? We're not going to destroy Sire. No. No. We're not going to destroy Sire. Sire's a good boy and did nothing wrong. Now we can betray him and then go home together. Why? I committed to this plan, so I had to go through with it. I should have made up my mind a long time ago, but I was frozen, unsure if this was really the right thing to do. Oh, what are you doing here, Subito? Damn it.
Wait, you've got the wrong idea. We weren't doing anything shady or underhanded. This is, a flash mob. Yes, that's it. Right, a flash mob surprise.
Fine, if that's all it is.
Whew, saved.
Seriously think I'd buy that?
Why would you try to get the jump on your beloved commanding officer like this?
What is up with the music? Oh my gosh, look at him up there.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Nor do I.
But it's all too clear you two are in too deep to turn back.
What is happening?
In which case, I'll gladly throw myself body and soul into taking you on.
Wait, what? The sharp retort that Sire was the last thing I remember. From there, my memories completely, utterly faded clean away. Bunch of ellipses? Oh, okay. So he brainwashed us again, I guess? Is that what he did? Is that what that's saying? Altering resolve. Okay. All right. That's it. Conspiracy route over. That is chapter 8. Or, no, chapter 7 completed. Amazing. So we went from chapter 00, chapter 7. This is chapter 9. Awesome. Well, we're going to be continuing on next time in 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me. The conspiracy route is wild. Look how many decisions we got to make in one video. I think this is a record for how many decisions we made per hour. You know what I mean? It's just a crazy amount. But it was worth it. It was funny as hell on some of them. This one I think is the funniest with him holding up the two stun prod. So I think what they were saying was they shocked them and made them go into, look at that, 070 AABAAB. so many decisions. Crazy. I love it. Well, thank you so much for watching. Come by and hang out next time. Bryn, that's me, will be doing all sorts of different videos coming through. And leave your comment, likes, etc. Go watch from the beginning. We have all of the playlists linked below. What an insane route. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.